Hey everyone, welcome into the Friday edition of the Greater Houston Area Ranking Scoreboard. Hopefully, I don't look too ragged this morning. Had a wild shootout last night at Legacy Stadium in Katy, and let's get right into the scoreboard and we'll talk about that game. Games last night for the 6A ranked teams. Katy downed Made Creek 59-3. Jersey Village took care of Spring Woods 65-0. Klein Kane 49-20 over Tomball Memorial. Deer Park downed Pasadena Dobie 35-21. And in the game I was referring to, Morton Ranch knocked off number 14 Sycamore Ranch 77-63. Wild game with 20 touchdowns scored, over 1,200 yards total offense between the two teams. Just a wild game, and it is often the case in a game like that. It was actually a defensive play that turned the tide in this game as a Morton Ranch defensive lineman got his hand in the air on a Sycamore Ranch pass, barely grazed the ball, causing it just to wobble just a little bit, altered trajectory just a little bit, resulting in an interception. And Morton Ranch was able to keep Sycamore Ranch off the board on that possession and went on to an impressive 77-63 win. Gavin Rutherford of the Cougars set the Cougars single game passing yardage record in this game. Seth Salvarino came 1 yard short of the Cougar single game receiving yardage record. Just an impressive game all around, but exhausting just to type up the game summary with 20 touchdowns scored. You can head over to txhsfb.net and you can check out my game recap on that game. Tonight, we're going to have number 1 North Shore at Beaumont United, number 3 Atascocita playing Kingwood. Big showdown in spring between the Lions and the Westfield Mustangs. Then number 5 Shadow Creek travels to Pearland. Number 6 Dickinson takes on Clear Springs. Number 7 the Woodlands takes on Conroe. Number 8, Tompkins takes on 7 Lakes. Number 10, Stratford versus Cy-Fair. Number 11, C.E. King versus Humble. Number 12, Ridgepoint over Fort Bend Dulles. Big showdown in the Klein ISD as number 19, Klein Oaks, and number 13, Klein Collins face off. Number 15, Pato takes on Katy Jordan. Number 16, Summer Creek takes on Westbrook. Number 18, Cy Ranch takes on Cy Woods. 20, Clear Falls takes on Clearbrook. And number 23, New Caney takes on Oak Ridge. And in a game that will most likely determine the district championship in 18-6A, number 15, Houston Lamar takes on Houston Heights. One game tomorrow in the top 25 in the Houston area is number 24 Hightower playing Fort Bend Bush. And then once again, these are the teams that are kind of on the edge and I'm keeping an eye on, that if someone in the top 25 falters could easily move into the top 25, Cy-Fair, Clear Springs, Katy Jordan, Conroe, and Pearland. Moving on to 4A, there was only one game 4A Thursday as number 5 Port Arthur Memorial easily handled Baytown Sterling. Tonight, several big 5A games in the area as number 1 Magnolia West travels to number 4 Manville. Number 2 Foster takes on Friendswood. Number 7 Lake Creek takes on Randall. Number 8 Crosby takes on Kingwood Park. Number 9 Fulcher takes on BF Terry. And number 10 Texas City takes on Galena Park. And more top 15 showdowns tonight as number 11 Barbers Hill travels to number 15 LaPorte, and number 12 Angleton travels to number 14, Magnolia. One big showdown tomorrow is Port Neches Groves will travel to Fort Bend Marshall. Galveston Ball's open this weekend. The teams on my watch list for a spot in the top 15 are Burnham, Huntsville, Baytown Lee, Friendswood, Nederland, and Dayton. Now as we move on to 4A, no games last night. Full schedule tonight as number 1 Belleville host Lamarck. Big showdown. Number 3 West Orange Start travels to number 2 Silsbee. Number 6 Stafford takes on Needville. Another big showdown, and I'll be at this game tonight, so follow along on Twitter as number 7 El Campo takes on number 5 Navasota. Number 8 Jasper is at Liberty. Number 10 Hampshire Finette is at Bridge City. Then one game tomorrow on the 4A ranking scoreboard is number 4 Lumberton playing a neutral site game in Lufkin against Tatum. The game has been moved up to 11 a.m. tomorrow due to concerns about the heat with a 2 p.m. kickoff. I'll also be at that game, so follow along tomorrow for updates on that game. Little Cypress Mauriceville is open this week, and the teams on my watch list are Sealy, Bay City, Royal, Brazosport, Houston, Washington, and Columbia. Go on to 3A, no games last night. All the games are tonight. Number 1, Columbus travels to 4A Huffman Hargrave. Number 2, Hitchcock will be playing the Woodlands Christian. Number 3, Anahuac takes on Hardin. Number 4, Hallettsville takes on Fort Worth Southwest Christian in a game that's being played at neutral side at Mary Hardin Baylor in Belton. Number 10, Buna takes on number 5, Orangeville. Number 6, East Chambers takes on Kirbyville. Number 7, Brazos takes on Van Vleck. Number 8, Bowling takes on Danbury. Number 9, Tidehaven takes on Rice Consolidated. And the teams on my watch list for a spot in the top 10 are Yoakum, East Bernard, Van Vleck, and Rice Consolidated. Move on to the 9 UIL 11-man. All the games are taking place tonight. Number 1, St. Thomas is traveling up to Plano to take on John Paul II. Number 2, John Cooper takes on Arlington Oak Ridge. Number 3, Fort Bend Christian takes on Cibolo Still. Number 4, Bel Air is taking on the Spring Legacy School of Sports Science. In the top showdown of the week, we have number 8, Lutheran South at number 5, St. John's. Number 6, Kincaid takes on Second Baptist. Number 7, Cypress Christian takes on Milano. Number 10, Woodlands Christian takes on Hitchcock. And number 9, Tomball Concordia Lutheran is open this week. The teams on my watch list are Second Baptist, St. Pius X, Tomball Christian Homeschool, Houston Christian, Bay Area Christian. Then we move on to the 6-man Super 6. Big showdown is number 1, Pasadena First Baptist takes on number 4, Sugarland Logos Prep. Number 2, Comro Covenant will be playing Katy Faith West. Number 3, Baytown Christian will be taking on Houston Grace Christian. Number 5, Fort Bend Homeschool Chargers will be playing BV Chia. And tomorrow, number 6, Emory Wiener will be hosting Chester. And the schools on my watch list are Houston Texas Christian, Alvin Livingstones, and Westbury Christian. That's it for the Friday edition of the Scoreboard, but be sure to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we'll go over all the results from tonight and look at the games that will be played tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure and check out all the content at txhsfb.net. And we'll see you tomorrow morning.